Remember?
Yeah. Alright. I can't remember shit. I'm still waking up. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the b.hive's remote studio here. We're hanging out with friends with coffee. Nobody's watching right now, but that's okay. I'm here with my guest host, Pimo. Everybody say good morning to him.
Morning.
Cheers, brother. So, oh shit, we've already got viewers? Oh yeah, 2. So, a little bit of a late start this morning because, as you know, I'm on the ambulance crew. Got a call last night about 3 in the morning, and I go, I am probably not going to wake up tomorrow morning. And that's pretty much what happened because, yeah, I texted him and said, I am effing late, bro. So, and him, because he's always so fucking even-keeled, he's like, oh, no worries. I'll be here.
I was playing solitaire.
And he had coffee on like a champ. So, good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Trevor. So, anyway, this is the last Coffee with Friends for the year. Because, well, I mean, Christmas is coming up and everybody's going to be busy and stuff. So, I was just talking, and I started off doing podcasts with this fella right here, didn't we?
That was a long time ago.
It was.
During COVID.
That was during COVID, yeah. Yeah, we were being all 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Not.
Well, there was 12 of us sitting at a table.
Yeah. Or not. Allegedly. Allegedly, we were meeting in a Quonset shed in an undisclosed place. And
Bet there was a couple of masks in there, too.
there was. Good morning, Angela. How are you? So, for those who don't know, I'm sure most of you know, at least that are around here, he owned our home away from home and ran it. You ran Pimo's Bar and Grill in town.
Yep.
Best effing burgers anywhere from miles around. And everybody I know talks about, man, I could really go for a Pimo's burger right now. And a couple times we thought maybe just about knocking on your door and telling you to grill us some burgers with the bourbon sauce.
Yep.
So, but, yeah. How did you, let's tell everybody how you ended up out here in Winthrop.
The bar.
The bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was looking at other places in mainly Wisconsin, and that one popped up, and I was like, it's too far south. And here I am.
Here you are. Missed that lunchtime burgers.
Nice.
Even Dollar Burger Night I hear everybody go, oh, I miss Dollar Burger Night. So,
Taco Tuesday.
yeah. Hey, good morning, Bobby. There's your replacement, buddy.
Bobby.
Hey, do you play drums?
I do not.
Damn it. I kept teasing him about that. He's like, oh, you found a replacement for me really fast. And I go, yeah. I wonder if he plays drums. And he goes, oh. So every time he brings up Christmas, I bring up you.
Yep.
Yeah. You're my anti-Christmas, by the way. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta ask you, do you like Christmas?
It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, Bobby.
Christmas and Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween's my favorite, but Christmas is cool.
See, Bobby, Halloween is the start of Christmas season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little heavy on the Christmas
He's
season.
super happy on Christmas, man. Like, if cocaine was Christmas, he'd be snorting lines and upon lines. He'd be like freaking Al Pacino and Scarface Christmas. So, Jennifer likes commercialized Christmas. I'm just not a...
It is very commercialized.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, speaking of which, what do you plan? Do you have plans for Christmas?
No, the day after, I think the Friday after Christmas, we're going to my youngest daughter's.
Oh, okay. You gonna go see grandbabies?
Yep.
So this guy here, we met when I kicked somebody out of your bar. And isn't that pretty much how it happened?
I think so.
Some guy was going to walk in there without his shoes. I didn't want to mention any names, but somebody's going to walk out. Well, they sat on he's got these benches in front of his bar. And I was out there having a cigarette, and then this guy takes his shoes off and proceeds to walk into the front door of the bar, and I go, "Where do you think you're going?" And he goes, "I'm going in here for lunch." And I said, "No, you need to put your shoes on." And he looks at me, and I go, "Well, the sign's right there on the door. It says no shoes, no shirt, no service." And he said, "Well, you obviously don't know who I am." I said, "I do know who you are. You don't know who I am, and I'm telling you, you can't come in the bar without your shoes." So he got mad, and he walked stocking feet down to the other bar. And he goes, "Hey, do you want to be my bouncer?" And that's how that happened. That's how the friendship happened.
There was a lot of shit people got away with there that they wouldn't most places.
No, yeah, I think that's why that's why we kind of got the name of Riff Raff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Christmas starts in July. Oh my God, I got to figure out a way to mute him on here. Terry, I'm Scrooge. I don't decorate, no tree, nothing. I do get presents for the grandkids. Yeah, that's pretty much me too, Terry. I get the grandkids Christmas presents, which I end up sending via Amazon, and then I Venmo my kids money, and then I just sit at home and think about how lonely I am over a bottle of whiskey. That tends to be a theme of my life. So, but yeah, I did start. Well, my dad started this tradition of us kids going to Florida over Christmas.
Very nice.
My sister did Thanksgiving, and then I would do Christmas, and now we're both going down for Christmas. So, Beth has been trying to mute me for years. Good luck, man. I'm pretty sure Beth's got a couple tricks to shut your mouth.
Sure.
That I won't mention because she's a lady. Christmas as a kid was awesome. Yeah. I would say it was my favorite holiday when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So,
I always got the one gift from my grandmother and my mom would go together, and they would give me like one big gift, and it was usually my British Knights shoes.
Oh,
Yep.
see, and then you went to New Balance.
Yeah, they were like $120 when I was a kid for a pair of shoes.
Jeez.
But yeah, they would chip in, they would get the one pair of shoes for me, and that was usually my gift.
Aw. So I always got the knockoffs.
Yeah, well, any other time I did. But
Yeah, like $5 at Kmart.
Yeah.
They look like Nikes, but the Nike swoop is upside down
down.
or something. Yeah, and then they get the shoes with they would just fall apart because they're made out of soft plastic.
Yep.
Good morning, Tom.
Take about 2 weeks and they're just trashed.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't get beat up at school
Yeah.
for wearing the fake ones. So, where did you grow up?
All over the place, but mainly Coon Rapids.
Yeah.
Coon Rapids, Spring Lake Park, that area. We moved a lot.
Yeah, we did too. My dad was in the military, so. And then when he was done with Vietnam, when he freed Vietnam from the communists.
Yeah.
What I mean, I'm pretty sure I told kids that either Dad was an astronaut or he freed Vietnam. But we came to California, moved out of Hawaii, went to California. Dad bought a brand new Malibu Super Sports.
Nice.
And then we just traveled. And I think my parents were just trying out different places, see if they'd like living there. like California. I remember being in a hotel and it being really smoggy in Anaheim.
Okay.
And then Florida, Homestead, Florida, I think it was. And we would have stayed there, but there was like a shit ton of termites.
Oh.
And there's
fun.
a time of year where they drop their wings and they crawl around and then lay eggs in little kids' ears. That's a horror story my mom told me, so I don't know how much true that was, but and then I think we thought about living in Virginia, and then I found out I had an older brother and sister in New York, and so Mom talked Dad into moving there, so we lived there for quite a few years, and then we ended up in Minnesota, because that's where Dad's from, is here, so, and he took us ice fishing for the first time.
How'd that go for you?
He drove us out there. My Uncle Dave cut a hole in the ice. We both got a couple of jiggle sticks. They're like, okay, we're going to go watch the Vikings. We'll see you later. We sat out there for hours just freezing our asses off. And my mom's like, I hate this. But there's no cell phones, so you can't just fucking call. There's no...
Yep.
We're in the middle of the lake.
Sitting out there freezing.
Yeah.
Hot bucket.
I think maybe he was hoping that when he came back there'd be no more angry Polynesian wife and whiny Polynesian kid. Good morning, Josie. Thanks for coming. Yeah, we got Colorado and Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah, so listen to like clean and drink coffee.
We're not cleaning, but we're drinking coffee.
Yeah, right. So, I was running late. I think I already said that, didn't I? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to leave. You got it, buddy. So, but yeah, my plans for Christmas are I'm flying Florida. And actually, my folks are coming up. My dad and my stepmom, they're going to be up. And they're going to celebrate actual Christmas with her kids.
Nice.
And then they're flying down the same day I am. So I'm sharing a flight with them. And we're going to head down to Florida. And then I'm stuck with my siblings for, a week. But, I mean, it's awesome. I love you guys. So, but, yeah, I know when I first moved here, I didn't have a whole lot of friends.
Yeah?
Most of the friends I made were, well, you were like one of my first really good friends. And, we did some damage, man.
Yeah. Livers will never be the same.
That's right, they will not. I was kind of like the Grinch, where my liver grew 3 sizes too big. So, but yeah, there's so when my dog, she used to get leftovers from this guy. Anytime I'd go home, he'd have a little styrofoam container full of leftovers for Daisy, mostly French fries.
Yeah.
Because this guy was like Five Guys. You order a burger, you get a freaking bag of fries with it,
Pretty much.
And he'd always give me the leftovers for Daisy. And then when I was laid up, I'd shattered my ankle. He'd send a Pimo's burger, usually mushroom and Swiss, wasn't it, with the bourbon sauce?
Yeah.
And then a separate little container. This is for Daisy. Don't touch it. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, look, Daisy, you got your own treat. And then you'd also send a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good friend, man.
I think it was a couple of times it was Michelob Amberbach.
Yep.
I think a couple of times it was Heineken.
Yeah, it was some sharp stuff, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't the shit that's spilled on the floor. Well, then, I think there was the one time after Daisy died, you just showed up at my house and you go, what are you doing? And I go, nothing.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, let's go. I'm like, what? Where are we going? He goes, you can't be home alone. I'm like, the hell I can't. He goes, get in the goddamn van. And off we go. Went and had tacos, and
Yep.
I think we drank our way around Sibley County and came back. Yeah. You did that again when I broke my ankle, and I was on a walker, and you and Renee showed up. Oh, I know what it was. Little Miss Krabby Pants was over and just talking my ear off, and I think I texted help, and I took a picture of it, and then you two showed up and like, come on,
let's go.
Let's go, and you're like, okay, and she's like, where are you going? And you're like, I don't know where I'm going.
We didn't tell him.
Yeah, there was a
Partly because we didn't know we were going.
Right. You guys are pretty good at kidnapping me.
Yeah.
So, if you guys ever want to know what it's like to be kidnapped, just make friends with him and Renee.
Yep.
They'll usually just go, oh yeah, we're going. Oh, wait, what? I don't even have pants on. Don't need them. I didn't most of the time.
I think the one time you had to go in sweats because we didn't let you change.
Yeah, I didn't have time to change. Just keep them. You don't need them. We're going. So, you did that again. I have cookies to make. Puzzle to do. All right, you have fun with that, Jennifer. So, COVID was a challenging time for the bar.
Yep.
And that's kind of how we ended up doing podcasts. I think we did trivia.
Yeah, we did music trivia a couple of times.
Yep.
And just nonsense most of the time.
Yeah. Remember when we did we did music trivia, and you had the gang. It was with you. All of us were here.
Yeah.
It was Donovan, Lindsay, Grant. Who else was here? There was somebody else besides Grant.
I think that was it.
Was it?
Donovan, Lindsay, you, me, Grant, and Christian. I think Christian was videoing.
Christian was there. Yep.
I think he was videoing.
Yep.
Usually does.
Yeah. And we were having such a hell of a time getting that shit to work. Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Either you could see us but you couldn't hear us, or...
Yeah, there was a lot of times where 20 minutes into it, somebody was commenting, we can't hear you. We haven't heard you since you started. Oh, all right, cool. Probably better.
So, yeah, so his bar and our friendship grew pretty tight, and I mean, it was pretty much a home away from home. Morning, Rebecca. Anywhere you go, or anytime I'd go there, even if you weren't open.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, you used to have it right there in the bar.
Yep.
You were closed, and it was your family and then me.
Yep.
It was probably the only time of year I drank milk. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how good this shit is.
Yep.
I'm like, milk?
You can't have Thanksgiving dinner without milk.
Right?
It's like a requirement.
Yeah, it was the one and only time though I drank milk. Was that, weirdly enough, was at the bar. Because I think it was pretty much Jack and Jameson running through my veins back in those days. So, but yeah, it was. I remember crashing at your place a few times.
In the dungeon?
Yeah, and they got this. There's a spare room. There's no windows, and it's pitch black.
Yeah.
And I woke up, and I'm like, oh no, it was one of those nights. And I bounced off the walls a few times till I found the door, but yeah. My roommate Brian kind of got kidnapped.
He sent me a text asking where he was and how do I get out.
I just talked with him last night.
Did you?
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Good.
So, still crazy, but yeah.
He texts me once in a great while.
How old are your grandkids now?
Oh, all over the place. The oldest one is 10. Oldest two are 10. And then all the other ones are pretty much the same age. Octavia, she's 6 months. She's the youngest. And then the other 3, Leah, Baron, and Odin, are all 3. They're all pretty much.
Oh, wow.
They're all within 3 months of each other. When they
Holy
were
cow.
born,
Well, your kids were bored that winter, huh?
apparently. Yep.
Oh, when my youngest, she moved in with her boyfriend down in Mankato, and I showed up at the apartment to go check it. They invited me for dinner. I think I was officially meeting the boyfriend,
Yeah.
and it was a 1-bedroom apartment. And I go, well, that's really nice here. And he goes, what's that? I said, well, you sleep on the couch when my daughter gets the bedroom. And he's like, what? And I go, yeah. He said, you sleep on the couch, right? And my daughter gets the bedroom. And he's like, and my daughter goes, just lie to him. That's what he's looking for, is for you to lie to him. He's like, yeah. I was like, you're a good guy. So when they got a house, I go, oh, you got 2 bedrooms now.
One for each.
One for each, yeah.
You get to sleep in a bed now.
Right. So, and then they got married down the road, and they were on their honeymoon. And my daughter had announced that she was pregnant, And, no, they came back for the honeymoon, and they announced that she was pregnant. And I called him. That was back when I had his cell phone number. He didn't have me blocked. And I was like, so Cole, I did the math, and you got my daughter pregnant before you got married. He goes, are we really having this conversation?
Apparently you were.
Yeah, apparently you drifted away from that couch a couple times. But it was great. I didn't know if I'd like being a grandpa, and I was actually looking at moving to New Zealand permanently. You know me, I've talked about this since you and I have known each other.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I saw my granddaughter for the first time, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere now. They just melt your heart.
Yeah.
And then you think, okay, well, as they get older, maybe that feeling will go away. No, because now they can talk, and they're like, Papa, Papa. And I'm like, oh my God, he said Papa. And I'm like, anybody comes near you, I put my fist through their chest. So.
Yeah, every time I see any of them. All right, we're moving.
Yeah, right?
We're moving up a block away from you guys.
Yeah. I know I thought about moving to Aberdeen, and I did a lot of job hunting up there, and every single one of them that there was a positive response. They're like, we would prefer that you move up here first before we go further with this interview. And I'm like, who in their right mind moves to a different state without a job lined up?
Yeah.
Not only that, I was in my early 50s. I'm like, I'm getting fucking old. I'm not going anywhere. And it's not like one of those things where I'm going to say, oh, no, actually, I decided I'm not going to. And I'm like, I was moving for the sake of my grandkids, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
But it wasn't in the cards because evidently they needed me here.
Evidently.
Yeah.
In the frozen tundra.
It's frozen tundra of Winthrop. So I bartended for him a few times, and
that's what you called it?
yeah, I was just giving people booze, What do you have? I'll take a sex on. Okay, you got tequila. Here you go.
Here you go.
Tequila or beer. That's all you're getting from me. Tell me to whip you up something fancy. So, but nobody knew who I was, so I introduced myself as the mayor of Winthrop, and people bought it.
Yeah. One of the officers that used to work in town I'm standing outside talking to her during whatever it was, Farm City or Grackle.
That's Farm
She
City.
comes out and she says, "I was just talking to the mayor in there. He's a really nice guy." And I went, "The brown dude? He's not the fucking mayor."
Oh, so many people thought I was a mayor after that. And then she told the new officer, didn't she? That I was the mayor, yeah, Aaron. Yeah, so. Yeah, that was. So, now that you're no longer slinging drinks and codependently enabling my alcoholism,
Yeah.
what are you doing with yourself now?
I work at a place out in Howard Lake. I'm a quality control manager.
Wow. You're quality control.
Yeah. It's hard to believe, huh?
You got people like me, your friend, and you quality control manager. The hell kind of shit you putting out at work, buddy?
Exactly. I got them fooled, though.
Yeah, right? Yeah. No, that's cool. I know a lot of people have asked me, and they're like, "Hey, you talk to Pimo?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't see him too often because he works way out of town." And
Yeah.
so, but yeah, I was getting worried about you there for a while because you were kind of like, blah, you know, you look like you're like, I missed my bar.
Oh, yeah. I did for a while.
Yeah. So it was kind of weird what happened because we were all like this,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden we all just kind
Yeah.
of stayed in touch with the good ones.
Yeah. Did shoot a little pool last night with Devlin and Donovan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think we only played a couple of games.
I think that's kind of how I made my friends. Was you had pool on Wednesday nights,
Mm-hmm.
and then okay, who am I kidding? I was there every night. I was pretty much, yeah. But
Me too.
yeah, even on your days off that you never got.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wednesday nights was kind of where I got all my buddies. You know.
Met a lot of good friends through that place.
Yeah.
A lot of good friends.
Yeah. When we used to go to breakfast on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Once in a great while, we'll go out to Joni's for breakfast.
oh yeah,
Saturday or Sunday morning.
yeah. How many times have we tried going out for breakfast or?
Yeah, everyone plans it, and then we don't go to bed till 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Are we still going to breakfast? No, God no.
No, don't call me. Lose this number. Yeah, I mean, you've met both my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I've met all of your kids.
Yeah.
And your well, not the new grandkids I haven't met, but yeah. So I mean, we know each other's. You know my parents.
Mm-hmm.
They've come into your bar quite a bit.
Yep.
I remember Lindsay and I were playing at your bar. I think it was for one of the Shitbird chicken feeds.
Okay. Yep.
And her and I played it, and my stepmom, who was kind of brand new on a motorcycle, drove her Harley all the way out
remember that.
From Egan.
Yep.
And stuff, and yeah, everybody treated her like a queen.
Yep.
Oh, you're Brown Man's mom? Oh, here, you have this seat right here,
Yep.
And some guy's like going, hey, what are you doing? I was sitting there. It's Brown Man's mom.
Yep. You're not sitting there anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was when the world respected me, man. Now I go down to the other bar and they're like, oh, yeah, it's
This guy again.
filling a Pimo's crowd. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, my life isn't so adventuresome anymore.
Mine either, other than killing deer on my way home from work.
Yeah,
That's pretty much all I do.
This guy's like the king deer slayer here. I mean, it usually costs him more than a deer tag.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what? $3,000 for the first vehicle, 6 grand for the second
My
vehicle.
God. So that's why you're not riding your motorcycle anymore. Holy shit.
That would be bad.
That would be bad. Yeah.
Well, then on Thursday morning when I was on my way to work,
Yeah.
car in front of me slams on their brakes. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Just 3 deer walk across the road. He's like, I'm glad you were in front of me.
Yeah, right.
I can't afford to ruin any more vehicles.
Can only chip my van down to so much
Yep.
until it's not drivable anymore. So, yeah, didn't you say the last time you went slow because they were right alongside of you?
That was, this last time,
Yeah, they right alongside of them.
Yep.
You go ahead and
driving up on 15 heading home, and I look over and I can see 2 of them standing up on the top of the hill, basically, and the one starts running right alongside me, and I'm watching it. Like, I started slowing down, just tapped my brakes a little bit because I thought it was going to run out. All of a sudden, another one just and I nailed that one. I mean, to the point where I probably got air when I hit it because
oh my god,
holy shit.
So you gutted the deer pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't even stop. I was like, I got home last time, I'm getting home this time.
You had to get home before all your radiator fluid was out?
Yeah. And luckily it broke a lot of stuff, but nothing like radiator or anything like that. It wasn't leaking any fluids.
Oh, nothing on the engine, it was all just body.
Yeah, but when I got home, I parked it when you were there.
Yeah.
Went and got the other vehicle running, and I come walking back, and the fan motor is still running. I was like, that's probably not good. So, disconnect the battery cables.
That's a plus.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey,
Always keeps your engine cool.
Yeah, takes a beating and keep...
Right. It's probably sitting there going, don't shut the fan off, because once that's down, I'm done.
Then I'm done.
I am done. Oh my god.
I haven't even looked at it to see how much damage is done. I probably can get away with replace the fender, the grill, the bumper, whatever else damage it did in there.
Yeah.
The entire inside, what do they call that? Inside the fender.
Yeah.
The plastic weld that's in there.
Yeah.
It's completely gone. There's
You know,
probably laying on the side of the road with the deer.
makes it more aerodynamic that way. Better airflow.
Sure.
Gives you a lift. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm glad you weren't on a motorcycle when you did that.
Yes.
Again, we've had enough friends get hurt really bad on bikes. Although I will say, you're my favorite person to ride bike with. So we both are we're both pretty laid back, really. I'm just the louder one. You know? I'm the loud brother.
I always tell everybody that I ride with, I'm like, I'll meet you guys there. Where are you going? Just tell me where, because I'm not going 110 miles an hour like you guys.
Yeah.
I'm going about 60.
Yeah, we got some wild friends.
You know, I'm going to enjoy the ride.
Yeah, and I'm going to make it there.
You know, I don't need to get there in 4 minutes. I'm going to take my time getting there.
Yeah. I think him and I started off being friends by him calling my beard douchey. Because you looked right at my face, like you were like right in my face, and you're like, "What's with your douchebag beard?"
And that's been a running joke ever since.
It has totally been up. I just looked at him like, "What, motherfucker?" But yeah, it was, and it still is.
Yep.
And your beard's still douchier than mine.
Hasn't changed any.
Hasn't changed at all, no. My hair might have got longer. That's about all that's different with us now.
Mine just keeps falling out.
So, if you ever wanted a friend that, no matter what time of the day, night, morning that you call him, because you're fucking lost or you passed out somewhere and don't know where you are, you just call him. He'll find you. he might be just as drunk as you. And sometimes I think that helps him find you. Because he drunk logic or whatever.
Pretty much.
Brown man was drinking.
Let's see here. Where did he leave from? What was he doing? All right, that's where I'm going.
Using echolocation like a bat. So yeah, I had to go find him one time.
Yeah, and you never found me.
I never found you. I found your bar tabs. Well, I found those, but I never found you.
It was just one.
I was always one bar behind you. So, but yeah, I mean, at least you passed out and didn't go anywhere. But
that time,
right? There were so many times afterwards I was just like, you know what? If he was in trouble, he'd call me. But that night, I remember you telling me, I'm at Mettler's. And I'm like, yeah? You need to meet me down here. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of banned for life from there. And that's a long story. I was back when I was married and got booted, but I'm like, yeah, I got banned from there. What? You get down here. We'll go kick those motherfuckers' ass.
And actually, I got kicked out that night.
Yeah. You remember you said something about it? Let's kick your ass. Oh, my God. What did you say to them?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I was on my phone, and he came over like 3 times and told me I can't have my phone in there. And I'm like, dude, my phone is underneath the table. What do you think I'm doing? Taking pictures of her feet?
You weren't you?
No.
Selling on old feet.
I was not. That was a rough day.
Yeah.
From Winthrop to somewhere in Iowa to St. Peter to Mankato. And back home at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and in the middle of some field somewhere.
Yep. The little Indian boy talking to me.
Yeah. He's welcoming you onto the other side with your ancestors, what he was probably doing. And you're like, no, I'm sticking around a little longer.
I'm going home.
Yes. I'm going home now. I'm real tired.
And I was.
No, there were some rough times that we had. And it was funny because it's probably the only time I've ever seen you pissed off.
Which time?
I don't know what happened beforehand, but I was in one of those moods where I wanted to fight somebody. And it's almost like you handed me that person.
Yep.
Because I pulled up, and as I'm getting out of my truck, I just had this steaming thing going on in my head. And all of a sudden, next you know, the front door of your car opens, and you're just, you had to hold some kids, and you're like, and stay the fuck out of here. I'm like, holy shit. And I said, thanks, Pimo. And then I'm like smiling right at the kid, and the kid gets up and he wants to duke it out with me, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. And I got that out of my system. Came in and had a couple drinks.
That works.
I'm like, thanks, brother.
That's what I'm there for.
Yeah. Oh, do you need someone's desk? Here, there, you got that one. Good morning. Been looking for a propane here. Got frozen water pipes. Oh,
that's
God.
not good.
The good thing about living in the country. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. You propane here, huh? We could probably run one down to him. I don't have one. He's in Truman.
No.
About an hour from here. Yeah.
Not too bad.
We can come down and give you moral support, Kevin. If you need it.
We can watch you hook up the propane heater.
There you go. Good morning, Joan. It's Bobby's mom.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm her favorite son, though. As always, I'm always everybody's favorite son. They don't like me at first, though.
Yeah.
Because they go, oh, this guy looks...
What the hell is this guy?
This guy looks rough. They're like, oh, he's a teddy bear. He's the quiet, rough one, actually. Once he's pissed, you're just like, oh, here we go. But we got hurt a couple times trying to break up fights in the bar.
Oh yeah.
So,
You know, usually I was the one that had the most injuries after a fight.
Yeah, and you're just trying to break through. Hey, not my bar. Not my bar.
Yep.
I remember one time I grabbed, well, I won't mention it. You went to pull him off, and he pushed you off, and you hit your on the edge of the bar.
Flicked me over.
Ugh, yeah. Gonna burn down the pump house. There you go.
That'll warm everything
Yeah,
up.
that'll warm a lot of things up. You pour kerosene or diesel, which one burns slower?
Diesel.
Diesel. There you go. You go, Kevin. Winterizing advice
Burn it down.
from Pimo and the Brown Man. Burn it down and burn it down slow. So most of my musical tastes came from your place.
Really?
Yeah, because all you guys had different musical tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys would always put stuff in it. Man, I don't know how much of my bank account went into your jukebox.
Yeah, mine still does. I think I'm still paying for that first download credit that I did in, 2017?
I'm still paying for it.
You know?
Well, you go down to the tankers if you go out at all, usually locally, because it's walking distance.
Yep.
And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when I know that you're there and I feel like fucking with you, I usually put Nickelback over and over and over again in the jukebox.
So does Burns.
Oh, no,
If he sees me in there, I gotta put Nickelback on for Pimo.
The problem is he likes Nickelback.
Yeah.
That's sad. I do it because I know it annoys you. And I think Brian does too, all the way from Chicago. Yeah,
It wouldn't surprise me.
yeah. He's like, hey, I'm messing with Pimo right now. Look at the songs I just put in. I'm like, how do you know he's even in there? Oh, he's in there.
Yep.
Maybe if I die before you, I'll just haunt the jukebox.
There you go.
So every selection you put in, I'll just go
Everything. Nickelback.
Creed,
It's just as bad.
Debbie Gibson,
Nice.
Tiffany. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. So, so now you've been working on, you own some property here,
Yep.
some rental property, and this building here you kind of set up as your office/studio.
Correct.
So I know Christian does some D&D in here.
Yep.
It's kind of the dungeon room,
Yep.
studio, whatever. What's the kind of the purpose you have for this room? For this
Actually,
space.
this is what it was supposed to be for just podcasts, cards, D&D, whatever, people hanging out.
So really, we could make this in the b.hive Studios,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yep.
You know, if you feel like it.
Apocalypse Studio, but
Apocalypse Studio.
on
yeah.
b.hive.
Yeah, on b.hive. Yeah, I mean, we can figure that out, you know. But yeah, I mean, and we've been planning some stuff to do
Yep.
online. What was running through your head?
Well, there was a couple of different things. I mean, just stuff like this, and then I wanted to do for the studio basically like movie reviews, just horror movies.
Oh yeah,
Just, like,
yep.
once a week, and we actually watch the movies and then
And there's give
Talk
some
about
commentary.
talk about what they were like.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to work that green screen thing.
Yeah,
Because we could put a green screen probably behind on that wall, and then we could sit facing this way. We'll put the camera here, and then we can. But I think it's a share screen type of thing where, and then you share this screen onto the green screen, and it's
Yeah.
a movie, and then we just watch the movie and then make fun of shit.
the movie.
I mean, critique the movie
Yeah.
in a serious manner and mature. 'Cause that's what we do. Good morning, Barbara. Thanks for joining us. So, coffee with friends. It started when I moved here in Winthrop. And I think it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. No, six years ago.
Something like that.
And I was sitting on my porch in the morning playing guitar. And I had a cup of coffee in my hand and I took a picture. And I put, "Good morning, friends."
Yeah.
You know? And then next thing you know,
Snowballed from there.
everybody started sending me pictures in the comments of them with a cup of coffee. I'm like, "Hey, that's cool." I didn't think it was a thing. And then the following Sunday, everybody's like, "Where's your coffee picture?" And I'm like,
We didn't get a picture.
"Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I like took, the boot, and it kind of kept going. And then I kind of stopped doing it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Steph and I did like the last official coffee with friends. That was, I think, last year we did that.
Okay.
And I hadn't done it since. And then, Bobby. Oh my God, that dude. Anytime he says, "Hey, I got a great idea," run for the hills. Because then you're going to be busy. And he's like, "Yeah, we should do this thing on Sunday. We could do a Coffee with Friends podcast or whatever." I said, "Well, people can't send their photos of them." I don't actually know if you guys can or not when we're doing a live stream like this. But I don't think you could comment your photo, which was kind of the thing for Coffee with Friends.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks. Because it was always kind of fun to see you guys early in the morning just with your cup of coffee.
And that was pretty much it. Everyone that was posting on there, it's not like you were awake and
Right.
doing something. You're just half asleep, hair's all messed up.
Right. And kind of the rule was you couldn't do your hair.
Yeah.
And get all pretty for the camera. It was just like as soon as you wake up and you're drinking your first cup, just snap and send it, because that's the way mine was.
Yeah.
And and that kind of faded. But maybe what I could do is do a Coffee with Friends post on the invite where people send a morning picture. It doesn't have to be on that Sunday. They could just send it to comment it on a discussion or whatever on the invite. I don't really mess around with that or something, something. Yeah, it's I'm doing Tuesdays. Am I doing Tuesdays? Yeah, Tuesdays. I do a read on Tuesdays, and then I play music with Bobby on Thursdays, and then Sundays do this coffee thing.
Yeah.
So, I've got math on a Sunday morning.
You still got 4 days of the week open.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my Asian friend, Joe. He's
Good with numbers.
He's good with numbers. Which is probably why he didn't want me bartending, because the numbers weren't adding up really well. Let's see, the beer was $2.50. You gave me $1.50. So $12 back?
Yeah. They owe you change, right?
I owe you change. You get a free burger, I think, with every drink. Yeah. Next thing you know, you go in there, your inventory of burgers is gone. What the hell? Brown man?
Yep. Giving away burgers again.
Yeah, again. That's me. I tear everybody down from the inside. So I'm working on RS Fiber now.
Yep.
Yeah. So, anyhow, you're probably going to be seeing some stuff with him and I here in the next year. Might even be, swapping back and forth between you and Bobby on the Coffee with Friends if you're
Cool.
If you're up to it.
Definitely.
Are you sure you don't play drums?
I do not.
Could be good.
You're stuck with Bobby for that part.
Anyway. No, that's good. I'm good. I'm glad. Man, it's got to hear about Christmas for 98% of the year, but anyway. So yeah, well, we'll come up with some of our own stuff, you know.
Sure.
I kind of do miss the days when we did some crazy shit when we started this podcast thing.
Yeah.
From me sniffing flour off of your shoulder.
Was that the last one that we did?
I think it was the last one we did, and the really fun part is we drank during the podcast,
Yeah.
so we would get more and more crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was sniffing flour off your shoulder, so
I still don't know where the flour came from.
I don't either.
Remember that.
I'm like, why is there flour in here? I was like, oh, maybe it's not. And then I'm like, let me tell you something. We're gonna fuck with me in this empire. Yeah. Anyhow, we're about ready to close her up.
All right.
So,
Thanks for having me.
no, thanks for joining me on this.
And I had to represent today.
Oh, hell yeah. He had a b.hive shirt made up.
Yeah.
Does it get
At
the-
the back.
Nice. Look at that. I gotta get me one of those. But yeah, so we'll have some stuff coming up.
Sweet.
We just have you and I suck at planning things.
Yeah. Well, I suck at planning anything in general.
I mean, I didn't even know if this was even going to happen. Because and I'm not blaming you. We're both kind of horrible at that.
Yep.
You know. And I don't know how many times we were going to go. Funnest time we had was going out that morning taking pictures
Oh yeah, that was a blast.
down by the river.
Some of them are on my wall over there.
Oh, yeah. See, so. But yeah, we always try to plan stuff, and then it just, I don't know what happens.
I'm not good at planning anything.
Yeah, and now we just kind of bump into each other
Yep.
by circumstance,
Pretty much.
which is kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
But because you're a very good friend, you always have been,
You as well.
and I miss the hell out of you, buddy.
Yeah. I miss those drunken mornings.
wondering what's happening. Thank you guys. Love from Duluth.
Bobby's in Duluth.
Yeah, he's in Duluth. He does this thing twice a year called Six Old Friends or something.
Okay. Very nice.
Him and Beth and a couple other couples, and they do it every year. And they'll rent a place and they go to speakeasies and stuff like that,
Sweet.
and hang out for the weekend. And so I gave him shit, and I said, well, you go spend the weekend with your real friends. I'm just spend Sunday with my real friend. And that's why I kept saying, so I think he plays drums. I'm pretty sure he plays.
I can pretend.
Really, what are you doing here?
Yeah. I have no rhythm at all, so.
Yeah. You guys want to in on a secret? You know how it looks like Bobby's not really playing anything? He's not. We got
It's recorded.
pre-recorded drums. It's actually Pimo playing the
Yeah.
drums, and then he sends a tape over all the time. So, anyhow, yeah, you see more from us. I don't know when Bobby's going to be back. He's always got something going on. He'll either wrestling lions or trying to save the world somewhere. We're planning rooftop concerts.
Yep.
So, I tell you, that guy's kept me busy.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, but Pimo is joining us on putting together the Makers Fest that we want to throw here in
Makers Fest.
the art festival.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we decided to call it a Makers fair, just to make it sound groovier.
Yeah, when you guys brought it up the first time, I put the date in my phone and everything, and I already talked to people, and there goes the date. I had 4 people set up to come out, and I usually don't do the outdoor ones, but I'd be happy to do it. All right, well, it's free.
Yeah, so here's the thing. We've kind of got some type of structure drawn up, written up. We even have a logo. I'll send it to you.
Nice.
But he's gonna get shirts made for it. But we missed the deadline in getting the grant. Trying to get the grant for the fall grant, so we're gonna try for the spring grant. But yeah, we're gonna have it during Farm City Fun Fest.
Oh, during it?
Yep.
Okay. Very nice.
And we're gonna have it just one day.
Yep.
And probably set up for 3-4 hours.
That 2nd Street in
Right
front
here.
of the Mercantile?
Yep. No, the whole street.
Oh, okay.
So from Main to Carver.
Okay.
And then hopefully have it lead into the street dance
Nice.
at the end of the night. So, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. And yeah, so he keeps throwing stuff at me. Hey, we need to do this and we need to do that, and he has these great ideas, and they're awesome ideas.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, Bobby, we got a rooftop concert that never happened. We have an art festival. We got blah 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 blah. Yeah. And I'm like, and we're
all in one weekend.
Yeah, I want to do it all this weekend. So, God bless him for keeping me motivated and wanting to do positive things for the community. But man, it's like having a kid on Ritalin, you know? So,
Maybe it's because he doesn't drink. Maybe that's why.
That is probably
he's
why
actually got brain cells left.
he's always like zippity doo dah. So he kind of seems like Bobby slacker. We're not slackers. Actually, he is more ahead than we are because he had people lined up.
Yep.
For the art festival, Bobby, while we hadn't even sat down to really discuss it seriously.
You guys gave me a date and
we gave an assignment and
I did it.
We failed him. We'll get better. I promise.
All right.
Maybe I'll get Bobby to start drinking, maybe, and then he'll just stop trying to save the world. So. Both you guys are very good friends. You guys, he's another one that'll stop, drop, and roll if you're ever in trouble.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, lucky to have you both. So, but thank you guys very much for joining us this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting my brother here. And we will probably see you around. Look, Ma, 2 clowns.
Morning, Nathan.
Yeah, morning, Nate. Love you back, brother. So, yeah, maybe we should do, I don't know. We should do... Alright, we'll discuss it off the air or whatever. Because then if we say it on air, then...
Yeah, then we have to do it.
Yeah, we have to do it. We're cemented in for it, so... Alright, you guys, thank you very much for joining us. Mwah! Love you. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease. We'll see, was it... What do I do? Tuesday. Tuesday for Tuesday Tales. Have you been listening to that one yet?
I have not.
Okay.
Nope, I got to finish the...
You still catch up on my horror stories.
Yeah, I got to finish up the end of Paverd Nocturnus, and then I'll start Broken Bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Pavor Nocturnus, he's the star of Pavor Nocturnus.
The star.
He's the hero. The hero is modeled after him and his nightmares.
Yep.
And yeah, kind of his life a little bit, but I threw a little realism in there. But yeah, he is Joe Selinsky. And he works at a bar called the Dirty Hole.
Yep.
Or owns it, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, so all right, man. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
Hope everybody has a good week. Join me on Tuesday nights for the Ballad of Broken Bird. Thursday is the Christmas special for Toe Tapping Thursday, so Bobby gets his night. You come down and join us for that? Come
See
down.
what I got going
yeah,
on?
we're doing down at the shop. So
On Thursday?
on Thursday night, yep,
Okay.
same time, 8:00. God, that sounds late nowadays.
Yeah.
8:00.
No,
I'm in bed by 8.
Yep. It's been dark for 4 hours.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, Thursday we got the Christmas special. And then, Lord knows what's happening after that. I never think that Thursday is too far ahead for me most of the time. So, all right. Love you guys. Thanks for joining. And I'm finally going to end this because I need another cup of coffee. Do, 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 do.